Reverb is made up of thousands and thousands of delay times. When you first hear a sound in a room, the sound continues traveling out at around 700 miles per hour and hits the walls, bounces back from the walls, all at different distances, and comes back to us as hundreds of delay times. All of these delay times wash together to make the sound we know as reverb. When we place reverb in a mix, it's just like we are placing the sound of a room between the speakers. Therefore, we'll show reverb visually as a room or cube between the speakers. There are certain parameters of control that are commonly found in reverb units. First, you can change the type of room. You can think of it as different types of rooms between the speakers like this: halls, rooms, chambers, and plate reverbs. You can also change reverb time, the duration of how long the reverb lasts. Long reverb time would look like this. A short reverb time would look like this. When a sound occurs, it takes a while for the sound to travel out and hit walls before you hear the reverb come back. This time of silence before the reverb begins is called pre-delay time. A really long pre-delay time would look like this.
It's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me, as deep as any ocean, as sweet as any harmony. But you blinded me with science, and failed me in biology, yeah. It's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me, as deep as any ocean, as sweet as any harmony. But you blinded me with science, and failed me in biology, yeah.
But a natural room, like an auditorium, has a short pre-delay time that would look like this.
It's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me, as deep as any ocean, as sweet as any harmony. But you blinded me with science, and failed me in biology, yeah.
Another setting of reverb is the envelope. That is, how the reverb changes its volume over time. Normal reverb has an envelope that looks like this. Engineers, being the bored people they are, thought to put a noise gate on this natural reverb, which then chops it off. Therefore, the volume stays even, then stops abruptly, like this.
It's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me, as deep as any ocean, as sweet as any harmony. But you blinded me with science, and failed me in biology, yeah. It's poetry in motion. She
Now, if we were to take the envelope of normal reverb and turn it around backwards, the volume of the reverb would rise, then stop abruptly, like this.
It's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me, as deep as any ocean, as sweet as any harmony. But she blinded me with science, and failed me in biology. Yeah. It's poetry in motion. She turned her tender eyes to me, as deep as any ocean, as sweet as any harmony. But she blinded me with science, and failed me in biology. Yeah.
Now, if we were to take the tape and play it backwards, it would sound like this. Now, if we put reverb on the vocal and record it on some open tracks, then turn the tape around to run forward, we'll get an effect like this.
That. So cool.
This effect is called preverb. It's the most evil effect that can be created in the studio because only the devil could put an effect on something before it even happens. Therefore, it has been used in every scary movie made, including The Exorcist and Poltergeist, and of course, it's Ozzy Osbourne's favorite effect. It can also be fun as hell, too. One of reverb's main functions is to connect sounds in a mix and fill in the space between the speakers, like this.
Poetry in motion. When she turned her eyes to me, as deep as any ocean, and sweet as any harmony. She blinded me with science. She blinded me with.
Like any sound, reverb can be panned in various ways, like this. Reverb can also be brought out front with volume, or placed in the background by turning down the volume. And it can be raised or lowered a little bit with EQ.
I can smell the chemicals. Poetry in motion. When she turned her eyes to me.
We have covered volume changes, panning, EQ, compressor limiters, noise gates, delays, flanging, phasing,
as deep as any ocean.
chorusing,
It's poetry in motion.
and reverb. Now that we have covered each piece of equipment in the studio, we can now use these visuals to show different classic styles of mixes in the next video.